Today, friends and family are mourning a man who died in an East Dublin fire. It happened Wednesday morning, and the family says the victim was working on rehabbing an old building. Now, fire officials are using this tragedy to warn others about winter fire dangers. Hunter King reports.
Flames consumed this shop behind a home on Clover Street early Wednesday. Now family members tell us Brian Newmans died in the blaze. The 38-year-old had been living here while he fixed up the old building. Stephen White is Newmans' cousin.
He had stayed in there for a while.
Okay.
And he was trying to help us fix it up to where it would be sturdy enough.
A neighbor spotted the fire around 3:50 a.m., the flames billowing in the night sky.
I immediately got up and called 911. Tried to get some fire trucks out here, and I was praying he wasn't in there. But he wound up being in there.
White describes the intensity of the fire that morning.
It was hotter than any one gas fire can make.
The East Dublin Fire Department controlled the blaze in about 40 minutes. Sergeant Ben Fort says the state fire marshal is still investigating the fire's cause, but it may have been the heating source Newmans was using. He says these types of fire become more common as temperatures drop.
We get a lot of space heater fires. We also get some chimney fires. A lot to do with people trying to stay warm in the wintertime.
Fort says fire-related calls roughly double during the winter. He urges people to take precautions and says one simple device can save lives.
If you have smoke detectors, there's a big difference between not having one and having one. I've seen a lot where occupants have been alerted by smoke detectors, and they do save lives.
Reporting in East Dublin, Hunter King, 13 WMAZ News.
Fire officials recommend residents also have their chimneys professionally cleaned and inspected before use. They say people should also avoid burning pine wood because its high oil content can create dangerous buildup in chimneys.